Okay, let's unpack this. Imagine yourself transported to a Scottish summer, 1755.
Yeah, a time of, reclouvers, these border raiders,
Yeah.
wild lords, ancient abbeys. Quite the backdrop.
Exactly. And our deep dive today, it centers on a young woman, Rose Lancaster.
Yeah.
Her life, well, the sources we found make it read like this lost historical account.
It's amazing, isn't it? So vivid, it feels incredibly real, like we're actually uncovering history.
It does.
And what's striking, I think, is how these different threads, uh, a quiet life in an abbey, this wise old village woman, a mysterious artifact, they all just converge and suddenly catapult Rose into this world of incredibly high stakes.
Absolutely. So our mission today is really to dig into these rich sources, pull out the key insights.
Right.
We'll follow Rose's journey, from this really sheltered existence to getting tangled up with powerful people, uncovering massive family secrets.
Big secret.
Huge. And even finding yourself right in the middle of a clan conflict. So you'll be right there with us as we piece together how a hidden identity, a legendary wishing ring, and this formidable Scottish lord just completely changed her life.
Changed everything.
Okay, so let's start in Castleton, Scotland, summer of 1755, Rose Lancaster's world.
Yeah, the accounts describe her as quite distinctive. She's unusually tall, apparently.
Right. And loves books, really loves them.
To the point where she'd seek out Mrs. Graham, the village postmaster, just to get her hands on new texts.
But she wasn't just lost in books, was she? She had this practical side, too.
Oh, definitely. She was managing Hope Abbey's day-to-day business, handling correspondence for Sister Nessa.
Sister Nessa, who was nearly blind, so Rose was really her eyes and ears for that.
Exactly, a mix of sort of intellectual curiosity and real practical skill.
Which kind of gets her into a bit of trouble, doesn't it, this unfortunate experiment?
Yes. The lightning in the new watermill incident sounds dramatic.
It does. And because of that, Friar Tucker decides she needs a task to keep her busy, keep her out of trouble.
So he assigns her to catalog the Abbey's crypt. Meticulous work. Meant to keep her occupied.
Keep her out of the way, maybe. But the irony.
The irony is huge, isn't it? This task, meant as a sort of punishment, leads her straight to the biggest discovery.
Right there in the crypt, among all the old relics.
She finds this intricately carved wooden puzzle box.
And inside?
Inside, the mysterious wishing ring. The crux of it all.
Okay, so enter Mrs. Simpson. The villagers think she's a witch.
Yeah, but she's actually a trusted friend, a mentor figure for Rose. Really important.
And she's the one who can make sense of this box, these symbols.
Precisely. She links them to Arthurian legend Merlin, Excalibur, deep magic.
Wow.
And she points out this specific rune, Garrican.
What does that signify?
Phases of life, great change, and these interlocking circles of light and darkness, heavy stuff.
Definitely foreshadowing.
Yeah.
And she gives Rose some pretty serious warnings about the ring itself.
Oh, yes. Potent warnings. That it could pull darkness from a man's soul and give it light.
Okay.
But the big one, the one that really hangs over everything. Once the ring is on your finger, it will not come off until your wish is fulfilled.
So no takebacks.
None. And the implication is stark. Nothing great is ever accomplished without sacrifice.
Talk about raising the stakes for making a wish.
Absolutely. And this hits Rose right where she lives, doesn't it? It connects with her own deep desires.
Yeah, the sources say she's desperate to be free of the walls surrounding her life. That abbey existence.
But there's something else too, isn't there? Something darker.
A need for retribution against the man responsible for her mother's death.
And for forcing her into hiding for 17 years.
And the bombshell reveal.
That man is her own father.
Wow.
Just, wow. So you've got Rose grappling with this discovery, this ring, this desire for revenge.
And then bam, the outside world crashes in. Lord Roxburghe returns.
The Black Dragon, what a name.
Right. And his return to Castleton causes quite a stir.
Understatement. The villagers are apparently buzzing. Surprised he wasn't,
At the bottom of the sea or hanged from the gallows.
Exactly. After years away, his reappearance is a big deal. Signals a major shift.
And he's not just back for a visit. He's on a mission.
A deeply personal one. Revenge against Warden Hereford.
Her father.
Her father, who's holding Ruark's young half-brother, Jamie Marcus Kerr, ransom.
And the ransom amount is astronomical.
90,000 pounds English sterling. Just a staggering, almost unbelievable sum for the time.
It really shows Hereford's ruthlessness, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And the leverage he thinks he has.
Absolutely. And it's this whole situation, this crisis, that leads to their first meeting. pure chance almost.
At Hope Abbey's stable, of all places.
Yeah, his horse, Loki, goes lame. He needs shelter. And there's Rose.
And the sources describe this immediate connection, almost electric.
Yeah, despite her fear, her distrust of powerful men in general.
Understandable, given her situation.
Totally. But Ruark notices her instantly. Her fiery hair, her strong reaction to him.
It's like fate pushing them together, isn't it?
Feels that way. Their paths were bound to cross, violently or otherwise.
And that crossing leads very quickly to the truth coming out. Rose's identity.
Yeah, the big reveal. She's not just Rose Lancaster. She's Lady Rosalind Elena Lancaster.
Lord Hereford's daughter. The man Ruark is seeking vengeance against.
Exactly. The sources explain she was hidden away for 17 years.
By Friar Tucker and her mother's handmaiden, Anaya Fortier.
All to protect her inheritance, Kirkland Park.
Which was tied up in this trust. If she died before 21, the church got it.
Right. So keeping her alive and hidden was paramount. And Friar Tucker's role here, his connection to Rose's mother, it adds another layer.
A deep protective bond. Meanwhile, Ruark's got his own complicated past.
Oh, absolutely. His upbringing was harsh. Exiled at 17 by an abusive father.
Who literally hoped he'd die at sea.
Yeah. But Ruark, well, he didn't just survive. He thrived in a brutal way.
Took command of the dragon.
Which he later renamed Black Dragon.
After confronting its cruel captain, he learned to fight back. Hard.
And this history fuels the fire between him and Hereford, doesn't it?
Definitely. There's this whole backstory about Hereford engaging in piracy.
Right, stealing valuable cargo tea, silk, gunpowder, opium from an East Indiaman off the Azores.
And Ruark, operating as a privateer.
With letters of marque, basically a licensed pirate.
He later impounded that exact same cargo.
So their conflict isn't new. It's rooted in this shared, dangerous past. High seas, high stakes.
Okay, so identities are revealed, tensions are sky high, and Rose tries to bolt.
Literally. Jumps into a swollen, dangerous river to get away from Ruark. Desperate move.
But he goes in after her.
Pulls her out just before a waterfall. Incredibly dramatic rescue.
And this is a turning point, isn't it? She fights him, even uses a dirk.
Fierce. But then she sees something unexpected in him.
Restraint? Even. Kindness.
Yeah, it clashes completely with her fears about powerful men, about abuse and violation. It cracks her perception of him.
So, rescued but essentially captured, she ends up at Stonehaven.
Ruark's estate. Grand, baronial. A world away from Hope Abbey.
Must have been completely overwhelming.
And her identity as Hereford's daughter is made public there, which doesn't exactly win her friends.
No kidding. Immediate hostility from Lady Julia.
Ruark's stepmother, Jamie's mother. Understandable, perhaps, given Hereford hurt her son.
And from Duncan Kerr, Ruark's uncle.
Yeah, the welcome is icy, to say the least.
But despite that hostile environment, Rose finds her footing, almost, as a healer.
She does. Her compassion, her medical skills really come to the fore, especially with Jamie.
Who's in a terrible state after his imprisonment by Hereford.
Awful injuries, whip marks, broken toes, infected wounds. Just brutal.
And Julia is reluctant to let Rose near him.
Initially, yes, but Rose is determined. She insists on helping, and she's good at it. It shows her strength, her value.
And gives her a purpose there, maybe.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the Kerr clan politics are swirling around them.
Oh, deeply complex. Duncan Kerr, the uncle, he's a key figure. Aggressive, volatile.
And he's convinced Hereford killed Ruark's father, right?
Absolutely. He wants revenge. Initially, he's ready to lead men to burn Kirkland Park down.
Intense. His loyalty seems crucial to Ruark's position as Laird, though.
It is. It defines it in many ways. But it's a loyalty wrapped in aggression, a tricky dynamic for Ruark to manage.
Rose isn't completely isolated, though. She has some allies.
Thankfully, yes. There's Mary Duff, the housekeeper.
Raised Ruark, the sources say.
And she shows this surprising warmth, this affection for Rose.
And Anaya Fortier is still with her.
Her mother's handmaiden. Fiercely loyal, a constant presence, a support system for Rose in this completely alien world. Those connections are vital.
Okay, so things are incredibly complicated. Hereford, Jamie, Kirkland Park, the Kerrs.
Leads inevitably to the marriage, doesn't it? In Jedburgh.
A strategic necessity, it seems. For Ruark, anyway.
Definitely calculated on his part. Secure Rose, make her his, and through her, solidify his claim on Kirkland Park.
Undercut Hereford's power completely.
Exactly. For Rose, though, it's more pragmatic, isn't it? Despite her reluctance.
She sees it as a path to freedom. The freedom she's always wanted.
Seems that way. A means to an end. The ceremony itself sounds unique.
Yeah, blending Gaelic, English, Latin vows, and just a simple silver ring. Not exactly a fairy tale wedding.
No, but deeply symbolic for them. And right after this strategic union, things get even more complicated. Secrets come out.
Betrayals, even. Duncan's confession.
Huge. He admits Hereford and Ruark's father weren't enemies, they were partners.
Partners in what?
Illicit cargo dealings in Rotterdam, and Duncan admits he kept the gold from that deal.
So the whole story Ruark believed about Hereford killing his father.
Completely falls apart. Duncan lied, or at least concealed the truth for years.
Wow, that must have just shattered Ruark's worldview. His sense of honor, his whole motivation.
Absolutely. A massive blow. Changes everything he thought he knew about his past, his family.
And amid all this turmoil, we get that quiet moment with Friar Tucker's letter.
Yeah, just before he leaves Jedburgh, he sends Rose her mother's things.
The purple and green plaid wrap, the little Bible.
It's like his way of acknowledging her new path, accepting it. A silent blessing, almost. Shows his enduring care for her.
Just when you think things might settle. Nope. Rose gets abducted again.
By Geddes Graham, this time acting directly on Hereford's orders.
Why? What triggers Hereford to do that?
Ruark pushed forward with the legal claim on Kirkland Park through his solicitor, Column.
On Rose's behalf.
Right, and Hereford saw that as a total betrayal. All bets were off. He decided to grab Rose back, reassert control. Ruthless.
And this abduction leads to tragedy. Column.
Ruark's solicitor, his friend. He's critically injured trying to defend Rose.
Shot in the ribs, hit by arrows.
Yeah, a terrible price. It really drives home the human cost of this conflict. It's not just about lords and land.
But then Duncan steps up. In a really unexpected way.
Completely unexpected. He plays this brilliant, dangerous game.
Infiltrates Hereford's camp. Pretends to switch sides.
Exactly. Feigns alliance to gather intelligence for Ruark. And crucially, he makes sure Rose is protected during the battle that follows.
A major strategic twist. Shows his loyalty to Ruark, ultimately, despite everything.
It really does. A complex character. And it leads to the climax, the battle.
Ruark's 100 Scotsmen charging down against Hereford's 300. Epic scale.
And Rose watches this unfold, and there's the shift in her.
Her heart soared at the sound of the battle cry. She's fully committed now, isn't she? Embracing her new side, her new identity.
Completely. And then Ruark makes that ultimate sacrifice, the Black Dragon.
He sinks his own ship, his beloved ship, rather than let Hereford take it.
It's an incredible act of defiance, not just about the ship, it's a statement.
He tells Rose later, I needed him to know what he threw away.
I needed him to know that he had no more power over you and that you're mine.
It's about declaring their freedom, their bond, as being beyond Hereford's control, permanently.
So after all that fire and fury, they return to Stonehaven. Jaime's birthday provides a moment of, well, strained celebration, maybe.
Yeah, a return to some kind of normalcy, but changed. Ruark's stepping up as laird, connecting with tenants.
And Rose is right there beside him, building community. Starting a school, even.
Actively shaping their future. They're not just reacting anymore. They're building something.
And remember Mrs. Simpson's advice to Ruark.
Oh, right. About the butterfly.
Yeah, open the cage and let the butterfly find you. Don't try to force it, basically.
Implying that love, real connection, can't be captured or controlled like land or ships.
Exactly. And it reflects Ruark's own journey, moving beyond just seeing Rose as a strategic asset.
Towards genuine love. Their relationship really deepens here, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. From strategy to real passion, real love, intimate moments described.
How his touch makes her shyness disappear, makes her feel alive.
And that realization hits her. I could easily love him. The pragmatic choice becomes a heartfelt one.
The wishing ring comes full circle too, doesn't it? His meaning deepens.
It symbolizes this love that's endless, embraces both darkness and light.
Ever-changing, yet forever constant. It reflects their whole journey.
And Rose acknowledging that the Scottish lord had claimed her heart, it feels earned, mutual, not like conquest anymore.
And Stonehaven itself transforms. Julia finds her own way.
Kathleen becomes the cook, Jack and Jaime become friends. It's a new era.
A new kind of family forged through all that conflict, with Rose as Lady Roxburghe at its center.
So yeah, we've traced Rose Lancaster's path from that quiet abbey in 1755.
All the way to becoming Lady Roxburghe,
Yeah.
navigating legends, clan wars, her own heart. Quite a journey.
It really is. And her story seems to show that, true freedom, true belonging, it's not always about running away.
Sometimes it's about confronting the past, choosing your future, even if it involves the very people you feared or fled from.
Exactly. She didn't escape the complexities. She engaged with them, transformed them, and found her place within them.
It's an incredible story, isn't it? How a captured butterfly, as Mrs. Simpson might say, found her wings.
And how a black dragon learned there was more to life and love than just conquest.
So, think about all this. What does it make you wonder about our own lives? About the surprising ways our destinies might unfold, when forces that seem completely opposed end up meeting, forcing us to maybe redefine what freedom or love or even family really means.